good morning, everybody. It's early mornings LA. I'm here, you are here. And if you've also not liked this video, then perhaps might be the time right now. This channel is now delivering programming 24/7 around the clock, and I'll be answering some more of your 2,000 incredible questions. I'm a little afraid now, actually, in today's video. If you have questions or comments to today's video, drop them in the comments below. I'll be featuring them in tomorrow's recording. Meantime, if you've not become a member, consider becoming a member. The member link is at the top of this chat. Become a Purple Hawk, Purple Power, or Calcino VIP. And over there is an instant premiere. As an instant premiere, you can chat with your Purple Power buddies and discuss what you anticipate this coming week for stimulus. In this video, I have a lot of details to go over. Among them is the real great, shocking new stimulus item that went live yesterday from the federal government. This ain't stimulus, state stimulus. This is incredible amount of retroactive stimulus that went live nationwide. Then I have a new order from the Biden administration, which impacts your stimulus as well. And I'll give you a preview of what's happening this coming week with your stimulus bill. And with that, let's get to the breaking news. This coming week, you're going to potentially see the stimulus bill within a day or two from now, because the bill will be called for a House vote in the House of Representatives, and there they will approve the $1.9 trillion stimulus bill of Joe Biden. And it has a series of provisions which are great, some are good, and some of them are completely left out. SSI and SSDI, Social Security Railroad benefits at $200 a month that goes on top of your existing benefits, not in there. Not in there. And you've heard me say for a while that initially it was thought to be a standalone stimulus bill, but the hope to get this done sooner rather than later, for fear that they will forget you, is now a very reoccurring agreed theme of viewers saying get the stimulus in there now for people on SSI. They need that stimulus right now, that $200 a month. Hashtag campaign SS200. It has FPUC in there going forward at $400 a week to September, which goes on top of your UIPOA, which could amount to 40 weeks of FPUC, about $16,000. But Zippo, nada, nothing for FPUC from July to December of 2020. Not good, not fair, and no bueno. You're getting $16,000 to people in 2021, but nothing to people in 2020. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Then the stimulus check, not making sense there as well. The stimulus check is $1,400 for individuals, $3,200 for adult dependents, but that is not what was promised. What was promised was a brand new, beautiful, crisp $2,000 payment for this year, on top of $1,400 from last year, and on top of $3,200 for adult dependents for last year. If you're on SSI, SSDI, Social Security Railroad benefits, you get either one of those two check amounts. Whether you're adult dependent, you get $3,200, or you get $1,400. But the bill will be called for a vote this week by Nancy in the House. It'll be approved, and they'll land in the Senate for Chuck, and then it'll be approved and off to the White House. The bill goes to be signed. The question of whether something else will sort of get modified at the 11th hour, we don't know. There's always that great possibility. And then there's this, a real great, delicious, surprising news about food, about stimulus, came out yesterday, as reported first on this channel. Joe Biden quietly on Friday night passed a memorandum, wasn't an executive order, but a memorandum, which gave millions of families a lot of great money. What is this? So it concerns two things. It concerns first SNAP, and second, it concerns PBET. What are the two things? Well, SNAP is food benefits. If you make less than about $49,000 a year annually as an individual, you can get free food benefits, about $1,400 for a family of four in Hawaii per month under SNAP. Reach out to the Department of Agriculture 211. That was existing law before even 2020. But the Trump administration signed into law in December the second stimulus package law, which added a 15% increase for 6 months this year. Great news, but got better. Joe Biden, in his first 2 days in office, signed an executive order to extend that for now 1 year. So you're getting 1 year 50%. And Joe Biden added another item, which is PBET, as both one, national, and two, with its 50% increase. But then there's more. There's this exciting great news overnight. The new exciting news says that anyone who's on SNAP and has a child who is 6 years of age or younger, they are now going to include them on the benefits. They are usually excluded before now. And they're going to come in under PEBT. What is PBT? PBT is if your school's closed and the child has to stay home, you have to feed the kid, they're going to give you money for the kid. It usually was about $114 a month per child. Now it's $134. But for the purposes of the 6-year-old, oh, this is going to be really good. You're going to be very excited about that. It's going to come in around that amount with the 15% increase, approximately at $134 a child per month. And I'm not even done with that. It's going to be retroactive to August and September of 2020. Lord, this is a lot of moolah. Ultimately, you need to see all the numbers yourself to confirm all the details. But there's so much in here, and I'm not done. Even one other thing last. Joe Biden, in his executive order last week, made PBET national. It was not national. It was only in a few states. Now it's going to be national. This is really incredible. And that on Friday, 22 states applied for acceptance. And so give your state some time if your state is not currently in the system. Before this, only 9 states had actually had PB benefits. They were Illinois, Indiana, Massachusetts, New Mexico, Ohio, Puerto Rico, Rhode Island, Vermont, and Tennessee. That's now going to increase very quickly. So this is really great news. Stacey Dean, Deputy Undersecretary for Food, Nutrition, and Consumer Services, says, we want to put more money in the hands of people with kids. Amen. What a wonderful thing. These changes were announced late Friday. There was no fanfare about it. Very little press coverage. I found this in a buried news article. Very hard to see this article, but this is a lot of money. So you see why you stay with me because of details. I try to get details. This is a lot of money for people in need. We're hoping that it will make it easier for states to implement the program, implement SNAP, says Dean. So this is incredible great news as you start the new morning. If you are on SNAP and you have a child staying home because of the pandemic, or you have a child 6 years of age or younger, now consider this, because this is something that normally may not have been included. This is a big thing, and it's not particularly as robust as one would as a stimulus check, but it's something right now. And I know viewers have reached out for their local municipalities and said, can you help me with this? And they said, we don't have it yet. That's changing, so give it great time. Elsewhere, let me turn to something away from third stimulus just for a second, which is second stimulus. Great news from the volunteers now reporting that second stimulus rent is appearing across the board in states now. California is doing rent for paying back unpaid rent back to last year. No less than a half dozen states now have that state stimulus money for second stimulus. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. It's more than we saw under purple in fall of 2020. So if you need help with rent or utilities, whether you are behind or not behind, if you need help with mortgage assistance as well, reach out to the volunteers in the pinned comment to this video. They're absolutely wonderful. They are really good at what they do. Start your message with a message that says where city and county you're from, what city and state you're from, and they're absolutely incredible. Give them a few days to get back to you. But if you need help with rent or utilities, don't wait now. Next, a new order goes in place on Monday. This also came out yesterday. The new order requires face masks to be worn by all travelers on airplanes, ships, trains, subways, buses, taxis, and ride shares in transportation hubs like airports or ferry terminals, trains, and subway stations. This was quietly signed last Friday. Requiring masks in our transportation system will protect Americans and provide confidence that we can once again travel safely even during this pandemic, said the order obtained by LLA. So great news there. Wow. So you had over 2,000 comments to yesterday's video as well. You're going to see an incredible amount of information on Monday and Tuesday if that bill hits. So you want to make sure you're subscribed. At that time that bill hits, you want to make sure you're subscribed, because this is not going to be, where's my where's my $1,400 check channel? What day am I going to get my check channel? No, you're going to see 22, 32, 42 maybe provisions of stimulus of which you may qualify for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10 of them. If you're on SSI, you're going to qualify for 5 of them. If you're a business, you're going to qualify for 2 of them. You're going to qualify for a lot of them, and you're going to have to be ready and able to take notes and get PDFs as a member or as a subscriber. Just listen, because it's going to be a lot of money for you to get very quickly. All right, let me answer some of your incredible 2,000 questions for comments from yesterday's video. Nancy Bonea, just give the people the $200 a month to help them get out of this. The way we're going, we'll be getting this worse, not better. People need help not a year from now. Well said, Nancy. I appreciate that. Doug McCormick, the American people need monthly checks until this pandemic's over. It's time, Mr. President, to put the American people first and foremost. I agree, Doug. Absolutely well said. Andrea Rivera. Good morning. We are all still getting the $200 a month for SSI people. And how about that $1,400 too? Thank you. God bless. Well, yes, that's what was promised. Well said, Andrea. Lizzie, I don't think they know what they're doing. And if they did, why are they playing mind games with all of the people who need it? It's strange. No one knows why they do this. No one knows why FPC went from 600 to 400. No one knows why this $2,000 stimulus check is gone. They don't tell us. It's as though the event never occurred. It's as though no one ever mentioned $600. It's almost schizo. It's like, here's $400. I'm like, you said 600. I said 600. I don't remember saying 600. When did I say $600 a month for FPC? I don't remember that. It's very weird. It's like selective amnesia. Kim, they have us suffer since March. This Congress, I think, wants to see us suffer and collapse. They don't care. That's why they put up that fence. They put that fence because they want to see you die. Yes, it's actually a see-through fence. So they can still see you if you die. So yeah, it's a two-way fence you can see through. So it's like, oh, someone's dying. Yeah, sorry. But a lot of people don't think they care. A lot of people don't think they care. And that fence may not go up either. There's controversy about whether that fence around Congress is going to stay up. That's a big issue. And who pays for that fence, of course, is a very big issue. Peggy House. I agree to Annie, but we deserve monthly checks until this pandemic's over. We haven't had anything since March. Do we deserve monthly checks? No, you got $600 in December. Susan Potter. Yes, they need to give us that $1,400 and $2,000 checks. We all need them. Kim, back again. Poor has no savings. I feel for the people who eat well and are going to starve now. The poor and skinny that used to it. Okay. Thank you. I don't know what the skinny thing is. Annette Williams. Good morning. Have they forgotten about VP Harris and Bernie Sanders bills? They have. They're like, what bill? I don't remember that bill. Do you? I don't remember that bill. $2,000 a month until the pandemic's over. Let's pull it out and use it. I have it in my back pocket. Pull it out. Pull it out. Wait. Pull it. Oh, they're referring to the bill. I thought they were referring to something else. Okay, yeah, that's a different channel. This is not just fans. Phyllis Davis, we need multiple stimulus checks until the pandemic's over. Judy Ramirez, what about the $200 that's promised for SSI and DI, a full security railroad benefits veterans of theater? Veterans of theater? Was going to happen with that upset he did not do what he said. I think a word was missing. Eliza Starr. They can pay people $1,400 a week just for saying that they're going to get exposed to COVID. Then they can pay everyone at least $8,000 of stimulus. Let's get rid of that stupid $1,400 a week for exposure. I don't know what that means, but I think what the viewer's saying, I don't like that stimulus check about as well. So there you go. If you have questions or comments in today's video, drop them in the comments below. I might feature them in tomorrow's recording. Next back on at 6:30 a.m. with the continuation of Early Mornings LA with breaking developments across the board as to why Janet Yellen urged Biden to move quickly. He was not moving quickly on Friday night. She said, you've got to start changing things up. I'll have those details in the next recording. Meantime, breaking developments about the vaccine and why that may indicate a bigger stimulus for you. If you have questions or comments in today's video, drop them in comments below. I might feature them in tomorrow's recording. Meantime, stay focused, stay smiling, and stay with LA for more.